Hi Libra, welcome to your December love reading. This reading is a general reading for those who are in a love partnership already. If you are not in a love relationship or recently got out of one, this reading will not be for you. Please use discernment and only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else, as this is a general reading and cannot resonate with everyone. Let's see what the cards have to say. The first card out in your love reading is the Five of Swords. Libra, you or your person may be putting up a fight or being extremely confrontational. If this isn't taking place now, it is an energy of the recent past. There's a strong sense of someone wanting to get their own way at all costs. The Five of Swords in a love reading indicates abuse, be that mental, emotional, or physical. There is someone who has caused the other a great deal of pain, or again, this could be both of you, and uses their dominance in the relationship over the other in order to get their way. This is the bully card in the deck. If this is a marriage or a long-term relationship, this person uses intimidation tactics to rule the roost or to place someone else under some type of punishment. For others of you, there could be a third-party person who is deliberately causing conflict within your relationship out of jealousy. The second card out in your love reading is the Six of Swords. You have or will soon move away from the conflict within this relationship. It will not happen overnight, but there is calmer waters ahead. This will take some serious, open dialogue between you and your partner in order to make the transition from conflict, arguments, and resentment. You could be actively looking for a sanctuary to run to when the relationship gets turbulent, as it does heighten stress and anxiety. This card is an indication of the first signs of recovery, but only after making the decision to leave behind something or someone toxic for your well-being. You have to decide what you want and what you deserve, and sometimes that means walking away or literally moving away. This could mean for some of you giving up a fight in court if you are separated or going through a divorce, and cutting your losses in order to move on and start the healing process sooner rather than later. The third card in your love reading is the Five of Wands reversed. Problems and conflict within the relationship may continue to escalate as arguments get explosive, making you or the other person feel as if things are never going to settle down. This could be an indication that serious consideration of getting some help is needed, such as a professional therapist or counselor. For others of you, however, with this being reversed, you and your person may end up exhausted and tired of the conflict and decide to attempt at a compromise of some kind. However, be cautious, as this could end up being a temporary fix to a much larger problem, still needing a professional or a mediator to help the two of you get to the bottom of the true issue within your relationship. There is hope that respect and understanding can be restored within this union if both of you truly take the time to heal one another with genuine, open dialogue, and both with the intention of moving forward to put in great effort to restore and heal the partnership. You want to continue in harmony with one another, not continue to feel as if you're in a constant revolving conflict. The fourth card that came out in your love reading is the King of Swords. You or your person could have high standards of what you want or expect in a relationship. The King of Swords would be happy living on their own rather than to put up with someone else just for the sake of company. He exhibits and enjoys his own company, space, privacy, and quiet time alone. The King of Swords indicates you or your person does not want for much, and may feel like the demands placed upon them are overbearing and cause unnecessary strife or conflict. And if it's you, it could be their overbearing demands that are causing strife and conflict, especially if it does not align with your needs and wants within the relationship. One of you could be very particular about the way you keep your home, and you might have rules and tend to keep things very orderly and immaculate. Basically, one of you could be finicky and a control freak, or maybe both of you are. The King of Swords has a tendency to not deal with emotions of another person very well, and will not show any sensitivity after cutting their partner off at the knees with just mere words alone, and not glancing back to see if they were hurt by it or not, as the King of Swords is not known for passion or romance. The last card drawn in your love reading, Libra, is an oracle card. It's called Darkening of the Light, and it reads, focus on using downtime creatively for self-development and working on your potential, for remaining centered and true to your ideals, however dark and stressful and external forces may seem. Using this time intelligently will increase your ability to not collapse or throw in the towel of defeat by interpreting difficulties as absolute endings. It can be demeaning and frustrating to be ignored as though you don't exist, especially when you're making every effort to enhance the conditions around you. If all of your attempts to make a contribution are consistently met with indifference, you are likely to be feeling extremely vulnerable and can easily succumb to anger and retaliation. Acting hastily by pushing to restore the balance now will only prolong the time of difficulty, and disengagement should not be seen as shameful or a sign of failure, but as necessary, and the intelligent course to take. Under the circumstances, withdrawal is a positive move that points you in the right direction, as it will create some much-needed space and time to gain a better overview. When you come face to face with the person who is playing the Prince of Darkness in the present drama, the strength of your own light may come as a surprise. Proceed with caution, however. You might have blinded the rascal with your brilliance for now, but his eyes are likely to adjust in time and he'll be looking for you. Watch your back. Owls are often equated with wisdom because they see clearly in the dark. Sometimes the wisest thing to do when faced with overwhelming darkness is to fly away. If you can see clearly that this is what you need to do, do not hesitate any longer to take off. Well, Libra, this concludes your December love reading. If it resonated with you, please like and subscribe as it does help the growth of the channel. Thank you so much for watching.